Hi, Statesman Nation, here with Logan Overly, senior pitcher from Oakley, California. How are you doing, bud?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Good. I just found out, I should say, that Oakley is not the hometown of Oakley's with your glasses.
Not.
So I thought, hey, that might make sense, but no, I was wrong. So, anywho, done with practice. Appreciate you coming in for a few minutes to talk about baseball and life and all that fun stuff. So, you're the workhorse, man. You're throwing every day almost. So, how's the arm feeling this far into the season?
It feels good. I got a couple of tightness here and there, but I threw through it and kind of just dealt with the pain and just kind of do whatever I could do to help the team win.
Sure. Talk about your background. Has it been normally a closer role, or has this been a real big change for you to have to get ready and throw one inning plus or whatever, or have you been used to going longer and pitching 5 days apart, like a normal starter, or were you ready for this, I guess?
Yeah, I was. I didn't really close a whole lot of my JC,
Sure.
but I was the setup guy, or come in, throw for an inning, and maybe possibly two, and if they needed three.
Right.
But I've never really got to close. I always wanted to.
Sure.
And it kind of just fell in my place this year. It was pretty exciting.
There you go. Cool. Well, obviously you like the adrenaline of it all, that come into a tight situation and having to lock it down. So I assume you're kind of adrenaline junkie in that respect.
The weird thing is, it's like I usually, in the past I've had that adrenaline.
Yeah.
For some reason this year I've just been calm.
Just calm. There you go. Well, that's what you guys have to be, right?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. You're on the mound, you're thinking, where's the adrenaline, and it's not there, and you're just calm. It's more than calmness. Like you just feel like at home.
There you go. Well, hey, that's as long as you can get the outs, adrenaline or not, as long as you can get the outs, it works. So, talk about preparing yourself in the bullpen, mentally and physically. What does that look like when you're called up and they say, "All right, Overly, get ready"?
What are you doing? I'm getting stretched before. I'm already thinking ahead. I'm thinking around fifth, sixth inning. I'm out there starting to get my mind right, start getting stretched. So I'm ready, get my cleats on, and do some band work, and try to, throughout the game, pay attention to what hitters were doing and what I can throw to them when I get out there.
Definitely. So not just sitting there just chomping on seeds, right?
No.
That's the joke. I think you guys are sitting in the bullpen just eating seeds
There's
goofing
a lot.
off.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that, but you try and pay attention to what's going on, to see what the 4-hitter and the 3-hitter are doing that day, because those are the two big power hitters, and you don't want to leave something up.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah.
Is there a situation that, I guess that's a two-part question here. First, is there a situation where, all right, I am not available? If you've thrown 3 games over the weekend, would you not be available game 4? Or do you feel, or is that just kind of a case-by-case, just see how your arm's feeling?
It's just how the arm feels that day.
Some days, if you feel like you might be able to go all 4 days this weekend, if asked upon.
Yeah, because some days you could, that 4th day, you're just my arm's tired. I don't want to go out there and not perform.
Right. Or
but then some days you're just my arm actually feels really good. I want to get out there.
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah.
Sure. Part 2 of that is there a situation that, you said you're calm, there's no adrenaline issue or anything there, but is there a situation that you don't want to put yourself in? Would you, obviously you don't want to go into a situation, bases loaded, nobody out, and trying to hold a 1-run lead, but does it matter to you going into any situation, or you're just you know what, I just have to get my outs, and I'm just going to worry about the batter and just go after it?
If it's, I go out there and I just kind of just have my mind right.
Sure.
Just have to you have to think you're better than those people,
right,
and you're going to get the outs, and everyone behind you is got to make the plays.
Sure.
And then all you can think about is executing the right pitches and where.
Right.
And let the batter do. A lot of times they're gonna roll themselves out.
Right. Yeah.
And maybe even throw that strike 3.
Sure.
And do all 3, and that's even more exciting.
Right.
But a lot of times you just want to get that ground ball.
Sure. So if you're gonna describe yourself as a certain type of pitcher, are you a ground ball pitcher? Is that what you're looking at doing more than anything?
I like to get a lot of ground balls.
Just keep it low in the zone, and there you go. This weekend, 4-game set, AIB, Senior Day, and all of that stuff as well. But Obviously, it's a very important weekend. You guys are right there in the thick of things, making the tournament and everything. What's the team mentality like right now? What are you guys looking at doing this weekend? Obviously, you want to win all 4, but what's the goal here?
I feel like we're pretty excited. We're ready to go out there and get these games because we need them and show the league that we're better than what our record shows.
Right. Well, you guys have been stuck in just so many, and it's probably been reiterated a million times, but so many one-run games that you're just right there for, however it's working out. But I've always said just look at that glass half full, and you guys are right there.
Yeah.
Very well could have had those 12 or 10, 12 games, or whatever it is, and it could be 25-4 right now type of situation. So that's why I keep on trying to tell you guys when I'm in interviews, hey, you guys are right there. You're doing what you need to do.
It's just those little tiny things that are just what's not. It's what's on them when not us.
Sure.
They're getting that little luck that puts the momentum in their way.
Right.
Not ours.
Definitely. Well, and hopefully the momentum will be back on our side. Again, it's senior day. Anything special you guys are doing as juniors to send your seniors out well outside of winning the games, obviously?
Well, we did we're all wearing pink, which is pretty exciting.
Right, with Cancer Day weekend,
so
right?
One of our seniors really wanted to do that for his mom.
Sure. Cool.
So we thought he went and talked to Coach, and Coach helped pay for us all getting all these nice little pink arm sleeves.
Sure.
Pretty excited to wear
Very
that.
Cool.
So
very cool.
And I'm happy that we get to do that for him and his mom.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. Well, cool, man. We talked about the baseball side, but we're going to get right into the personal side and see what makes you tick here. So, Logan Overly, what's your nickname?
I have a lot of nicknames.
What's the best one, then? What's the one that...
I mean, there's just so many. I mean, right now, I get called Logie Berra. That's one of them right now. I like that one. Just because it's pretty exciting. There's some that... I don't know, just throughout life, because of my last name, just everything just kind of, my personality, everyone just thinks of funny nicknames for me.
Right, sure. Yeah, my nephew's Logan, we call him Logie Bear, so yeah, that must just be a Logan type thing, I think. Logan Alexander on the basketball team called him Logie Bear too, so, because I'll have that.
I've never heard of that nickname until I got here.
Yeah, and Logie Bear makes sense for a baseball guy with Yogi Bear, so very cool. Talk about why you chose William Penn.
I had a couple offers, and I had a couple friends that were already coming here, so I thought it would be, if I was going to have to travel from California to here to somewhere around the United States, I knew that it's not going to be like, I can just drive home, a 30-minute drive home. So I was like, my friends are going here, I think I could cope, and we can find more friends on the baseball team. And what the real nice thing about it is a lot of guys are from California, so... You have all that bonding when you first got there, so that helped out a lot. Sure, definitely.
Describe Coach Laird in one word.
He's very enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic, yeah, he is, to say the least. If you're a superhero, who would you be?
Who would I be? If I could be a superhero.
I think you got the beard of Wolverine, so
I think I'd like to. I was trying to think of somebody else I could be other than Wolverine, but I love Wolverine.
There you go. Man. Yeah, he's cool.
He's the man.
There you go. People say you look like. Could just be a family member. Doesn't have to be anybody famous.
I'm trying to think he's a baseball player. I think it's. They were trying to say I look like.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah, it'll
pop up.
Yeah.
Favorite food?
I love seafood.
Okay.
That's my stuff right there. I love.
Is Oakley right there on the beach, or fairly close to the beach?
Like it's about like an hour and a half from the beach, where you can go and to Santa Cruz and go out there. Okay. But I'm right next to San Francisco, and they always have a lot of good seafood.
No doubt. Pier. I don't want to say 39. That's not right.
Yeah, it's Pier 39.
Yeah, Pier 39. Right. Okay. All right. I'm good. Favorite movie?
That's rough.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of good ones.
There's a lot of good ones. I think I would have to go with favorite movie of all time. Probably like The Goonies.
Okay, sweet.
It's a good
Old
movie.
School. Good deal. Favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show?
Or anything you're watching a lot right now. Maybe you caught up on Netflix or something.
Oh, on Netflix right now? I've heard to start, Daredevil.
Okay.
That's a good show to start. I'm going to start that, but I'm starting Game of Thrones. Started back up. Pretty excited for that one.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I heard it's awesome. So, your goal in baseball?
My goal in baseball is just... I feel like the best thing with baseball is just the friendships that you just get to make. And I feel like that's like a number one goal is just to be out there and make friends and have fun. And then close second is the win. I want to win more than anything.
Sure. Currently listening to in your iPod or in your car? Assuming your car's out here.
I don't have a car out here.
Okay, in your iPod or wherever, I don't know, Pandora or whatever.
I would say my number one guy right now is probably Cole Ford.
Okay, cool. If you had $1 million, what would you buy?
What would I buy?
Yeah.
Gotta buy Mama a house.
There you go.
You gotta always go with Mama a house.
Be a good son, buy your mama a house, you know. If you weren't playing baseball, what sport would you play?
I'd probably try and pursue football. Okay. And then maybe golf after that.
There you go. Favorite sports hero?
Favorite sports hero? Probably Bo Jackson.
Okay.
Just because he was just the man back in the day.
Multi-sport, everything. Person in history you'd most like to meet?
In history?
Could be famous, could be a relative you never got to meet.
I'd probably want to meet, what's his name? Played for the Yankees. He hit 61 home runs.
Mickey Mantle.
No, Roger Maris.
Sorry.
I want to meet Roger Maris. Mickey Mantle. I want to meet both of them.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be cool.
Both.
It'd be cool to meet.
Sure, definitely. We're going to go back to what people say you look like. Did you think who that was? It's a famous baseball guy, obviously.
Sometimes they say I look like Heath Bell.
Okay.
It's not bad. And one of my friends just sent me a photo of this guy the other day. I don't know his name. He plays for San Diego.
Okay.
He's this big guy with this big red beard. He's pretty cool.
I'm an A's fan, so I can't.
Oh, you're an A's fan?
Yeah.
Ooh, Doolittle is my man.
Yeah.
I love
Talk about
Doolittle.
Nice beard, nice red beard there.
I love Doolittle. Did you know his brother's on the team?
Yeah, I did.
I
saw that he was in spring training, so I don't know. I didn't know where he landed when it was all said and done, but yeah, they're. That's my team. That's my team. Okay. You're throw the recruiting hat on. You're sitting in Coach Laird's office right now doing his job. How do you sell a player to come to William Penn?
That's a good question.
I thought so. That's why I came up.
Just saying that the guys that we have right now are great guys. You're gonna come in and you're gonna learn to love them. Like we all get along.
Right.
We all have the same interests. Like we just kind of bond and we're real close.
Sure.
It's really not a lot of teams do that. Like you always have a couple people that don't really, but this team, a lot of the guys, it's a lot of we all like to go and like to be with each other and have a good time. Sure.
Unless you guys probably talk about Padres versus Dodgers or A's or Giants or whatever, anything like that, because so many California guys, I'm sure that gets a little heated every once in a while.
Yeah, we get a little. The biggest one is Kershaw and Bumgarner.
Oh yeah.
We argue about that all the time.
Yeah. Sorry, but Kershaw every time. I don't know if you're a Giants fan. I assume you are, since you kind of.
I do like the Giants, but I'm just saying Bumgarner in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, well there's a reason why he got MVP last year. He's solid, no doubt. I'll agree with you. One of these days the A's will go there, and I can also talk about our pitchers. And maybe Sonny Gray will be MVP this year.
Sonny Gray's gonna do big things.
Yeah, I digress. Okay, secondary education major. What's the plan there?
I really want to go back to my old high school and teach history and coach baseball.
Cool, very cool. Good plan there. Just keep on the straight and narrow with that one. All right, Logan, we'll appreciate sitting down for a few minutes. It was a lot of fun. Best of luck. AIB, 1 o'clock tomorrow, noon on Sunday. 4-game sweep will get you guys in a good situation for the NCC race.
We'd love to have that 4-game sweep this weekend.
Cool. All right, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right.